Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of PLANKMAS. This is episode 1 of PLANKMAS, which will be a 24 series here on my YouTube. I'll do PLANKMAS across my two main channels. So I'll do PLANKMAS on Instagram, which will be the challenge, and then I'll do PLANKMAS here on YouTube, which will be 24 plank tutorial videos. So 24 different plank variations that I'm sharing with you guys. I'm sharing the technique and just pure inspiration for the challenge that goes on Instagram. The challenge on Instagram, you can go to my Instagram, I'll link it right here and in the description down below. Go to my Instagram and be part of PLANKMAS from the 1st until 24th of December 2019. I'll be doing PLANKMAS every single day on my Instagram. I'll be going live, I'll be sharing everything there, and you'll be able to use these videos any time of the year when you want to do a plank, but you're either looking for what's the right technique for a standard elbow plank, for instance, or you want to spice up your planks and do some different variations. Everything will be right here on YouTube for the next 24 days. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and make sure you do PLANKMAS with me on my Instagram as well. Today is day number 1, and I've chosen that today I'll just go over the standard elbow plank in the way I teach it, the way I coach planks. Because there's so many different variations and I see planks done wrong all the time. I have a specific way that I like to coach planks, but you'll see that right here in this video. I'll teach you the standard elbow plank on the toes, I'll teach you a variation on the knees, and I'll teach you what you should try to avoid doing so you don't risk hurting yourself. My goal with this series is to share how you can safely challenge yourself by doing planks without hurting yourself, and that's why it's very important to me to share the right technique for planks here in the first video. So the first plank that I'm going to share here on PLANKMAS is the standard elbow plank. I'm going to share some regression so you can do it easier, and then I'm going to share what not to do. So make sure you stay tuned for this, and I'll meet you on the floor. In the elbow plank with a posterior pelvic tilt, your elbows should line up directly underneath your shoulders and your toes should be on the ground. Now squeeze your glutes and tighten your abdominals while pulling your tailbone down and back in between your butt cheeks. Push your shoulder blades up to the ceiling, creating nice active shoulders, and hold this position. Make sure to keep a neutral neck. A common mistake I see is losing tension in the abs and losing your posterior pelvic tilt, so you're arching your low back, dipping in between your shoulders and looking up. Try and avoid this. The second common mistake is not having any tension in your thighs, glutes and abdominals, dipping down towards the floor while dipping in between your shoulder blades. We'll continue with a regression, which is an easier version of the elbow plank. Again, I want your elbows to be in line with your shoulders, and this time your knees are on the floor instead of your toes. Again, tuck your tailbone down and back, have tension in your abs and glutes, and push up between your shoulder blades for a nice strong plank. And on the knees we also have a few common mistakes. Mistake number 1 is arching the back with no tension in your core. So again, losing tension in the core, arching the back, dropping down in the low back and between the shoulders, not having any tension on your abs. Another very common mistake that happens both on the knees and on the toes is not keeping your shoulders over your elbows, so pushing yourself back away from your elbows accidentally. Try not to do these things. I hope you found this video useful. Like I said, this is the first video out of 24 plank tutorials that I'm going to post every single day here in December from the 1st until the 24th of December. Make sure you go to my Instagram and check out the challenge and join in with the plank challenge. I'm not going to share too much about what it's about, but it's something we have to do every single day, and these videos here on YouTube are inspiration for that. And on the 24th we're going to have a big live on the Instagram where everyone can join in and do the plank with me for quite a long time. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have a pretty weak core and I'm a little bit scared about having to do this live in 24 days in front of so many people, but now I've decided to do it and I'm doing it, and I'm hoping that you guys will join me in the challenge. Even if you can't do the whole entire time we have to do it on the 24th, just join in and do your best. It's gonna be manageable for everyone. Just do whatever variation of plank you need to do, and make sure you check in here tomorrow for inspiration for plank variations you can do with this Instagram challenge. That was all from me. My name is Amanda Louise. I'm a physical therapist and personal trainer, and that means I help women just like you get in the best shape of your life. Make sure you also follow me on my blog and on my Instagram for more free content like this every single week. And remember, train right and stay fit.